Hi, it's Miss Janet again. Last week we learned a little bit about something we call breakfast on the beach. After Jesus came back to life on Easter and he went to the beach and had breakfast with his disciples. Now, we know that Jesus spent some time with the disciples and we're going to have a friend come in and we're going to interview him to talk about that after he came back to life. So today we're going to learn something about something called the Great Commission and the Ascension. And I'm going to interview Peter, who is one of Jesus's disciples, and he's going to help us out with this. So Peter, can you tell us a little bit about who you are and how you know Jesus?
Yeah, I'm one of Jesus's disciples. He called me and my brother Andrew when we were fishermen, and he told us that he'd make us fishers of men.
That is so exciting. I guess you were pretty upset when Jesus first died on the cross. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I was so upset that he had to suffer on the cross, but I was even more embarrassed that I denied him 3 times. I told him that I wasn't going to, but I still did it.
Well, I guess then you were really relieved when you found out he wasn't dead after all.
Yeah, I was so happy that I ran to the tomb, but he wasn't there when we got there. But when I saw him when we were fishing, I actually ran into the water just to get to him.
That's awesome. So how much time were you able to spend with Jesus after he rose from the dead?
We actually spent 40 days with Jesus.
40 days. All right, Peter, here's the question for today. What is the Great Commission?
Well, it was a moment right before Jesus ascended into heaven where he told us to go and teach everyone everything that he taught us.
Everyone, everywhere?
Everyone, everywhere.
That is so cool. Do you think that was meant just for you disciples, 11 of you?
Well, he said, make disciples of all nations, so everyone can become a disciple too.
Okay, that's a big job. How do you prepare for that job?
Well, Jesus said that we need to follow what he taught us, and he also said that he would always be with us.
Okay. What happens after Jesus gave you this commission?
Jesus actually then ascended into heaven.
What does ascended mean?
That means he rose into heaven. It said that he rose into a cloud.
That is so cool. So that must be the end of the story.
Actually, no. Right before Jesus ascended into heaven, he actually told us to go to Jerusalem, and there we would have to wait on the Holy Spirit.
Wait for the gift.
Yes.
That is so cool. So over the next several weeks, we're going to be learning a little bit more about what this gift is that the disciples were waiting for. So Peter, we thank you for hanging out with us today, and we will see you guys next week to learn a few more new stories.